Hello, hello. We are in another episode of Guided Neighborhood Tours of Guanajuato. Today we are in the area of Valenciana. This is one of the oldest and furthest neighborhoods of the city, but it's a very, very special place regarding history and also the combination of people and landmarks, and I don't know, it's just a super nice combination of spaces and people that you will find here. So right now we are right in front of the church, the main church, and we're gonna go from here and we're gonna start walking to start this tour so that I can show you a little bit of this area. And Valenciana is a very touristy place, but at the same time it's a residential area, and is right by the highway. This one right here is the highway that would take you to there's two ways to get to San Miguel de Allende. One is through the south of the city, and the other one is through this highway. And also you would end up in Santa Rosa if you take this road. That's usually where people from Guanajuato, where we go camping or hiking. There's a reservoir, so it's a very special place. And maybe one day we can make a video about it, but in a different video because mostly you will find, regarding real estate, you can find some plots of land, especially, and some cabins. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this because this is exactly where the church is, but also this building, like to the left, is part of the University of Guanajuato. This is where the Facultad de Filosofía, Historia y Letras Españolas is, and is right next to the church. So we're gonna go down this way so that I can show you the neighborhood. And as I was mentioning, Valenciana is very touristy. The reason is because this area was one of the biggest spots regarding mining, the mining industry, for extraction of silver. And this is one big spot where the Spaniards settled when they came to La Nueva España, like Mexico used to be known as before. And because of that, you have a lot of ruins like this. For example, this is a kindergarten, and look at you can still see the remains of what the mining industry used to be in Guanajuato in the way back, because this is where there's I don't want to say a rumor, but I at some point one time I saw as information that Valenciana used to produce 2/3 of silver that went to Spain. So imagine, Spain at some point used to be a big empire, right? And it had colonies all over America, some in Africa. We know that they also even reach at some point Asia, where Philippines are right now. So all of that, imagine the size of the empire of the Spanish the Spanish Empire, no? And imagine 2/3 of their wealth came from this area in Mexico, in Guanajuato, which is Valenciana. So that's really, really impressive. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. And because of that, you have some remains of mines. And even there's Bocamina San Ramon, if I'm not mistaken. That's a very touristy spot because you can go inside of a mine. Obviously, it's not a working mine and it's not very deep, but it's like an experience that you can come and see for yourself. But right now, Valenciana is very different, very, very different from what it was before, because we not only have some foreigners living here, but we have a lot of students, and that is gonna affect a lot the real estate market here in Valenciana. You have this apartment building, is really, really modern, and it's like little lofts, especially for students. And you're gonna see a lot of rentals for students here. And I already mentioned that the University of Guanajuato has some buildings here, but there's another reason. I also want to show you this little sign. It's called Casa Estrella Wellness Center. And actually that place is for sale right now. It's been on the market for a little bit. And I'm gonna also talk a little bit more about it in a second. Okay, so here we have a little intersection, and this one says Valenciana, okay? But I'm not gonna go to this road because it's just like a dead end, and what we are gonna find on that dead end is going to be the remains of a mine. And actually we have some plots of land located on that side, so I'm gonna link that video here so that you can see what it looks like, okay? But I'm gonna go this way where Mina de Guadalupe is and Cristo Rey, and I'm just gonna try to go and circle and go back to the Panoramica, okay? And on this side of town, of Valenciana, this is the old road that connects to Cristo Rey. If you don't know what is Cristo Rey, it's let's say he's like the little brother of that big statue in Sao Paulo, Cristo Redentor, if I'm not mistaken. And he's in the middle, like almost getting to Silao. So if you would take the toll road to Silao from Guanajuato, you would see it on your right. And this is the road that will take you to that area. It's very beautiful. It has a church and it has a statue of Christ. But the views from there are amazing. I don't think I have seen something so pretty in a long, long time. So it's a very impressive place. So this is the road that you would take, and also on that side of the road there's some wineries. To be honest, I have never been to one. I have never visited one, but I've heard there's a couple places, and there's also one development called Diada. It's like container looking houses. I don't know if I make myself clear, but it's, like a container that carries goods, by ship or in the train, and then they turn them into houses. That's what Diada is, and I think that's where one of the wineries is. So it's a nice road. Probably from here it will take like an hour and a half or something like that. But I'm gonna stay here because that road just keeps going, and I'm not gonna go there. So this is what I wanted also to show you. For example, this is more residence houses, and I would say Valenciana is pretty residential. There's a lot of rentals, like I mentioned, for students, but there's also a lot of families living here, and that's really, really nice. So I'm gonna take this road. If I were to take this road, it will take me to one building. I forgot the name. I'm gonna put it on the video, but it's an amazing, amazing, amazing space. Usually it's like a wedding venue, and oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's very, very impressive. I will try to make a video at some point if I can. Otherwise, you can Google it. And here we have the Departamento de Astronomía of the university. So that's another reason why you will find students. But the main reason is this pink building right here to my right. This building is called CIMAT, which is Centro de Investigación Matemática. So what they do is research, and their specialty is mathematics. And I think, well, everything related to mathematics, no? But this school is really, really, really renowned, and it has a lot of funding from the federal government, and because of its importance, we get a lot of exchange students. I know there's people from Africa, from Europe, from Latin America, and obviously from the States. And it's really, really impressive, the curriculum. We actually have a family friend who graduated from here, and now he's working for NYU. He has a PhD, and he's been there for a long time doing research. So you can see the level of like we say in Spanish, esta escuela no le pide nada a las otras. So like we don't beg anything. Like it doesn't need anything. It's at the same level as many, many other schools around the world. And that's pretty awesome. And that's one of the reasons that we have so many rentals for students. And something very interesting is also the presence of foreigners right here on this area. The place I was showing you, we're gonna see it around the corner, Casa Estrella. That hotel belongs to a foreigner, and it's an amazing compound. We visited the place once, and it was really remarkable. I hadn't seen anything like that. So I'm at the top. Just give me a second till I catch my breath. But oh, it's a bummer. Right here you can see the building I was talking about, but those trees are blocking the view. I wish I could show it to you because it's amazing. I'm trying to remember the name of it, and it's not coming to my mind right now. But I will post the link, the Google Maps link, so that you can know. Okay, so again, intersection. I'm not gonna go to the left because that is mostly like this. There's not a lot of houses. There's more like plots of land. There's a couple of big houses on the right, but I mean, it's just, it will take you to one of the streets that will take you to the Panoramica. So I prefer to come this way. And Valenciana is pretty much like you see it. So if you want to go, like, get away from like the noise, you don't want to have like door-to-door neighbors, you want your privacy, Valenciana is the place to be. And it also became very popular during the pandemic because many people who lived in Centro decided to leave their rentals and come here and just have tons of space and nature, and it was really a boom for Valenciana. And well, this is still El CIMAT. So if you're in downtown Guanajuato visiting us at some point, you will see towards the north, I wanna say noreste, that's like the northeast, I guess. And you will see a pink compound building. So that's CIMAT. Now you have seen it from like up closer. Now we have here the more like residential area. So this is where Casa Estrella starts. There's a little sign here that says Casa Estrellita. So this is one of the houses that belong to Casa Estrella, and they are for rent also. We don't have a video of this property, but I think we should ask permission to film because it's on the market and it's expensive. If I remember correctly, maybe it's like $2 million. But it's a massive space, but it's really well taken care of. It has like, I want to say like 6 houses probably, and maybe like 7 rooms. It has a pool, it has a huge parking. So if you see, I mean, I came like from down there where I read the sign, Casa Estrella, it goes all the way to this side of the hill. So it's a massive property. I mean, it's $2 million, but it's not like a small place. This is the main entrance. This is where you will find their lobby. And this is a little like driveway. You could park your car here. I mean, you cannot really see it, but these white buildings are also like their property, and everything goes if you buy it. So if you are interested and you have $2 million to spare, send us a message and we'll help you. And on this side you have more like the more like normal old family houses from the locals. Okay, this is another entrance to Casa Estrella, and this is where you can see 2 of the houses they have of the properties. So in total, I'm counting here 4 doorbells plus the other 2 houses over there. So yeah, like 6 houses, and the rooms. And so this is pretty much some of the properties you are going to find. There's one rental here on the left. We came one time with a client and it was fabulous. Like their garden, the light, the architecture, like it was an amazing work they did. Is this gate right here, and I haven't seen it on the market, so probably somebody already rented it and it's been taken, and doesn't surprise me because it was very beautiful. So yeah, this is a nice mix of local families and foreigners and tourism, but very peaceful. This is where you will find the smaller houses, but Valenciana has everything, to be honest. In the video I'm gonna link for the plots of land. You will see that from where the pool is and where San Javier is, to come here it's a long way. So if you don't have a car, I guess that's why many people don't choose to live here. I mean, I don't blame them, because you really cannot walk to Centro, and the bus goes pretty often, but I guess If you want to be right in the middle of everything, that's like Valenciana is not on your list. But for people who like I mentioned, privacy, space, maybe even have like the idea of buying a plot and building, Valenciana would be the place to be. And well, this is exactly what I wanted to show you, and this is the highway. And yeah, so if you can see, there's not a lot of space to walk, and that's probably why it's not so popular. So we came back exactly to where we started. This to the left is where the tourists go for the mine, for the tour. And this is where you have the entrance to the university building. And if you keep going, this is more houses, but also some like little businesses. They sell silver and little like trinkets. So this is it. And we hope you liked it and you enjoyed this tour. And as usual, please let us know if you have any questions. We would be very, very happy to show you around. So have a great day. Bye bye.